All right, so we are here with an A-League match. This is Hakha versus VRSmith. I was supposed to be joined by Kubu today, but Kubu couldn't make it because the game got delayed an hour. So it's just me. So I get to give a little bit of a commentary into an A-League. Hooray! Um, I don't know the exact stats of this, but I'm pretty sure both are competitive at this point. I'm trying to think. I don't know my A-League all that well, but I imagine that it's going to be decently important. We're late in the season. Whether it has promotion or demotion implications is lost on me at the moment, but I do imagine that there's going to be some. Okay, so what do we got here? Um, Populate, Snowy, Shop. You got Battle Plan, Mint, Margrave, Knights. There is a lot going on here. Weaver doesn't have any synergies for Margrave. Mahorath offered to maybe commentate, but yeah, I don't think if it's up to them totally if they want to join me or not. Oh, all right, they're top two. Excellent. Thank you, EnderX, for clearing that up. So this might be the league finals eventually too. No imposing needed. If you want to join, let me know, and I'll just start turning on my desktop audio too. So your only village here is Snowy, right? Yeah. So you're gonna need one of those. You're only gonna play four. You're gonna be playing 4 actions in a turn here, not including the Weaver reaction. So it's probably gonna be a Margrave. It's probably gonna be an Archer. Probably a Swamp Hag, and maybe a duplicate or something. I mean, you've got, yeah. All right, so they Hack opens Burrow for Margrave. I like it. It's a decent open always. I would consider borrowing for Mint, but you don't have enough really like payload ramping to recover from that easily. Sylvia on top of the Knights being is kind of like makes the Knights pile not that important. Sylvia's not a very strong Knight. It's not as bad as some of the other ones like Josephine or Vander or whatever, but 2 coins isn't that crazy. So we might not see Knights happen. Yeah, yeah. If we saw Molly or Anna, the village or the trashing, or even Michael with the discard attack. Well, I guess Michael, you have Margrave here, so you don't really want that. But yeah, there's certainly knights that could be on top that would make it more of a nightmare game than what we're getting here. Alright, so we got duplicate from VRSmith. We got another borrow from Battle Plan for Hakha. They hit their Margrave turn 3. VRSmith opens Shop, duplicate. Interesting. So Shop does have synergy with cards that go away, like duplicate, but then again it has less synergy when you call them. Sylvia's no longer leading this horse around with the what is this? Some kind of I don't know what that is. Some kind of spear. Don't know my weapons that well. All right, so they got 4 for Hakha here. 3 coppers down there. Dr. White. Who is Dr. White? Is that someone on one of the cards? I'm not familiar with that. Oh, I see. I see. Just not someone who's made a card out of them yet. Well, we need to get a Dr. White card eventually, clearly. Maybe we have a Doctor pile like the Knights. We'll replace Doctor with all the different Doctors. And they all trash things and do a different thing. Alright, we got another battle plan for Hakha, which I think I like, with Margraves and stuff in your deck. And, yeah, I could see them being basically labs a lot of the time. Margraves, Swamp Hags, Knights, they're all attacks, so we're going to see a lot of it. Moon Colony Bloodbath. That's one of your other games, I imagine. I haven't played all of them. I played the other one. What's the science experiment one? I forget the name now. But that was really I really enjoyed that one. A delayed rebuild with money. Maybe. I guess like rebuild duplicate's a thing, right? Like I have rebuild banned, so I don't even know. what works with it because I just don't bother to learn. But I could believe that with duchies and all that rebel duplicate being a thing. I don't think we're actually getting a pie play on this board because we're gonna have mint happen, and you don't want to trust all your treasures. Ooh, okay. Look at this snowy Margrave reception here. That takes the third battle plan. VRSmith put the duplicate in there. Tavern mat. Oh, rotates the knights to Michael. I forgot you can do that. That's kind of fun. Be rotated again. See if you can find a better knight. You got 5 money now. Yeah. Hey, look at that. Beautiful. Take Anna here. Duplicate warlord. Yeah. That's cute. The battle plan rotating the knights thing for until you find out that you want. And okay, duplicate rebuild. Yeah, here we go. VRSmith is playing a rebuild deck. Yeah. This is interesting. I don't even know what to. Maybe it's good. I think Archer could be pretty brutal against rebuild, right? Like you can just discard a I mean, maybe it's not terrible. I don't know. Maybe it's not great, but it certainly is, I think, a negative against it. Oh yeah, look at this. I think I like Hakha's deck a lot right now. I think it's building up something nice. I like the idea of rebuild duplicate money here, but I'm not sure if it's really going to work. Rebuild discards it. Yeah, discard the rest. So you could do rebuild Weaver duplicate stuff, right? Bailey. Trashes a silver. That's kind of brutal. You need that econ. Oh, I'd almost consider taking a mint here as Hakha. But I guess you do have the trashing now, so you don't really even need it. Do you take Bailey? Do you take Warlord? Even a Swamp Hag doesn't sound that bad to me. I'm a bit slow. No, it takes Bailey. Okay. I can imagine rebuild money being a pretty bad against an engine with knights. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's particularly strength against that. I mean, like, again, the duplicate duchy thing is great until you get hit by knights, and knights hit duchies particularly, so yeah. I wonder about a Weaver thing for VRSmith's deck. But then again, what are you gaining? I guess Weavers and duplicates, but then you've only got so much village. You want it snowy, and you're just building an engine at that point. Warlord, I have no idea. I'm saying Weaver. Look at that. Discards their entire deck. They would have played every Weaver in their deck there. Like, see, if Hakha had an Archer here, VRSmith would miss a rebuild play, right? Vander. I guess they're looking for Molly, right? For the actions, I would imagine that's what Hakha's looking for. But haha. Yeah, okay. I mean, we'll see how the rebuild deck goes. It's picking up steam now. It's just a matter of if Hakha hits those duchies with their knights, it's going to be a bit rough for sure. Great shuffling. Is that top card something good? I don't have a track on their deck quite yet. Ah. Oh. No, it's not something good, so it's gonna miss it, and yeah. Martin. Do you want Martin here? Ah, there's Molly. And yeah, being hit with 3 knights a turn at this point, as VRSmith, is gonna hurt a lot. Yeah, shop's really good too. Oh. Duplicate or shop? I think you gotta trash your shop here with VRSmith. Yeah, I think the duplicate's more important overall because you can just get duchies off of it if you need. But this game, oh no, trash is a duplicate. Really, the shop. I don't know. Do you really need a peddler in your rebuild deck? I mean, you got a Anna and Margrave. I guess it's a. Does Hakha know what that top card is for VRSmith? I don't think so. No. Okay, I think. Oh. I'll keep the Province in hand, sure. You don't have the trash here. I might consider it. Like, do you take a Molly? Do you take Swamp Hack? I guess you take Molly here because you just want to try to slow down the rebuild deck while you build up your econ, right? No. Okay, so one rebuild play for VRSmith this turn. Another Duchy, which is always scary. Okay, duplicate Duchy, yes. Alright. It's interesting that Hakha has two Snowies. I don't know why. I get his reliability, but you've got these battle plans, you've got a lot of things that really don't. And you've got this trashing going, like. Now you've got Molly, too. Oh, there goes a Duchy. I don't think you. Oh, two Duchies gone. Rough. That's probably going to be game ending essentially for VRSmith here. I can't see that. I can't see them surviving that. I think now, as Hakha, you just start building up payload. I think it takes Swamp Eggs, maybe. I don't like. It's just fast money, if anything. This kingdom is upsetting. I agree. I'm a rebuild fan personally, but it feels like you've got this two strategies. I like the battle plan knights thing, but yeah, I mean, hey, you got rebuild and knights here. It's Dark Ages. Yeah, exactly. There's two Dark Ages cards here, right? Yeah, two different Dark Ages things. So DC must hate it. Yeah, this feels almost resignable for VRSmith at this point. I guess you're hoping to empty like I don't know. It takes another knight. It takes. Oh, I guess Sylvia is the yeah. Sylvia is the terminal silver one. There goes the shop. Okay, that's a fortunate time to see your Snowy, but that's how it goes. Get the Wasteland Michael. I like that. I do wonder that too. I wonder about just a Weaver duplicate thing with shop and like emptying estates or something. Yeah, I mean Hakha did like open Margrave and then hit it turn 3 as well. So like they definitely got the lucky draw with it. But okay, so we're gonna go for the Province Mill as VRSmith. That makes a lot of sense. I think that's all you really can do at this point. So yeah, plans there might have been more time to get the Weaver stuff going and all that before you got killed by Margrave. And there goes a rebuild, by the way, off Dame Molly. So again, looking bad for VRSmith. I mean, it seems pretty straightforward what you do with Hakha here. Like, what is the thought here? You just play out your deck and okay, sure. Oh, I see. You want to gain something with Dame Natalie. I guess you take a shop here. I think I like a shop. No, silver's fine, I guess, but with all the knights in your decks, all the uniques, why not take a shop? I think you want to play the Margrave first, no? Yeah, you got Bailey down there. Yeah, it's not a huge deal either way. That's true. He is, yeah. There is a risk of the game ending before he can get enough VP to get ahead. Fair enough. That's fair. Deck consistency isn't really a huge issue right now. So VRSmith's gonna mill another one here. Actually, maybe it's not over. Oh, hits the estate. Okay, so if Hakha hits third, ooh, it's a bit of a tight squeeze now. Okay, no rebuild in hand for VRSmith. That's huge for Hakha. But they didn't see their draws. Okay, trashes the duchy. Trashes in their duchy. I don't think I'm trashing here. I think I'm just buying a duchy. It's a rebuild. Okay, okay. So now you got some time to work with. Yeah. I was worried for a second there that VRSmith might just be able to close off the VP, but with those hits, I think that's just basically game. Yeah, Weaver, I think, might have been the play here at some point. For sure. Yeah, one province is enough. Shop. I guess I got the intent that you want to make sure you're always hitting province, but there's enough money in deck. You just need to not see your snowies earlier. Yeah, it's true. That's nice. Knight's defense. I wonder about a Weaver duplicate thing here for sure. Takes the last duchy, so now if VRSmith trashes any, I don't think they have any states. I think it's just two provinces, and yeah, doesn't see the duplicate's the rebuild. Doesn't see a rebuild in this hand, so it's not looking very promising. Although Hakha draws all three of their knights together with no village in sight. I think you just play probably Natalie here. Gain in the state. Yeah, it feels right. Natalie or Sylvia would work. Don't take the shop, trashes a rebuild, and discards the other one. Oh, it's so rough. Gain a lab. Am I missing where that lab is? Oh, ha. It's gaining a lab and trashing a peddler. Okay. I think you just want to play your Margrave. Yep. Okay, another hit the silver, not, but there is a province here for Hakha, and I think that should basically seal the deal. Yep, goodbye second. You called it. Yep. Yep. Okay. I was actually surprised at how long VRSmith have stuck with that. Certainly an interesting game, for sure. That was entertaining, to say the least. We got 1-0 for Hakha. Okay, what do we got here? Pious Beggar. Oh yeah. No. Yeah, the ending decks were brutal. I didn't take too much of a look at them, but I imagine. We got collection, so you can... Oh, you can't get collection in play before you do a groom, can you? No, this Crown's not like Specialist, unfortunately. Fortress, is there any fortress tricks here? Not that I'm seeing. No, there's not even any trashing, actually, other than Pious Beggar. Storeroom, library. Yeah, that's true. You can draw to X here. That is a thing you can do. You've got Village here, you've got Fortress, Crown, and Citadel, so it's there. And you've got Berserker, which doesn't seem very good against that library deck. Yeah, that's the thing I'm worried about. Storeroom does help with that, for sure, the sifting and all that. But No trashing on this board. Looks pretty rough to me. Yeah, Citadel is huge. You probably want to just spike 8 the moment you can. Yeah, maybe. Trying to think, what do you open here? Silver Groom, probably, right? That feels, yeah. I don't know if Cardinal can be much of a pest here because there's no trashing. I wouldn't be too worried about it. You've got Gains here, and Berserker. You got plus buying collection. Okay, Groom Silver, yeah. Fortress makes sense. Probably a second Groom here for VRSmith, I imagine. Maybe another Fortress, but I doubt it. Maybe a Cardinal's the kind of the dark horse of this one. 2 awful Dark Ages cards and 1 okay one. Okay, let me take a guess here. So, wait, are you calling Fortress the okay one? I must be, right? Fortress is a great card. Fortress is like one of the best cards in the game in terms of design. It's so fun. The fourth, oh, the storeroom is here too, right? I was looking at Beggar and Mystic, going, yeah, those are the 2 awful ones, obviously. But Fortress is incredible. Probably my favorite card in the first, the pre-Empires or Adventures sets. Yes, agreed. Berserker does feel like a Dark Ages card. So does Cardinal, honestly. If it wasn't for the exile mechanic being there, Cardinal is just like a rogue variant. Okay, so we both took storerooms now. Fortresses. Okay, so not a great... You take Library now? Are you going to do that, or are you going to do Berserker? Actually, I'd probably go Berserker first. I mean, I'd be a bit worried with Library not really being a problem against Berserker, but probably still hurts. And it's also a gainer, which is nice. Yeah, we're turn 6 right down to the 3 fortresses. Villages are going like fire. I wish there was like a trash for benefit thing here, so you would have any reason to take the Pious Beggar, like a remodel or something, and then you could like take a beggar, trash a copper, and it would technically be worth it. But alas, you think they're getting beggars? They're not getting cursed, so I don't see it, but maybe. I don't know. Why is Berserker a workshop? Good question. Good question. Storeroom discards here. So yeah, we're playing just this Fortress Storeroom deck. Neither of them have gotten a Library or a Crown yet. It's seizing that stuff at gains. Seize the day, if you will. This is probably just triple Fortress here for VRSmith, right? Just empty them? Yeah. I don't know what the split is off the top of my head, but I know VRSmith has at least 6, so they've at least won it. Oh, this is going to turn into a Groom Rush. I mean, is no player going to hit Citadel here, I swear. Oh, never mind. Hakha just resigned. Okay, yeah, I mean, you lose the Fortress split. At least 6-4, if not 7-3 or 8-2, and yeah, it's going to be enough. Oh, we got Journey. Hell yeah, Journey. My favorite card in the game, probably. And we got Villa, and we got Courier, and we got Pickaxe, Quarry Villa. That's something to very much watch out for. The Obelisk is a messenger. Sorry, card-shaped object, excuse me. So, Quarry... Getting 2 quarries in play just allows you to auto-pile villas while getting 10 money in the process, or however many villas there are left. So that's pretty good. What is the play here? There's no more... Yeah, quarry isn't in play anymore, right? Yeah, that's a while ago. I kind of wish Journey had stuck around for that phase of Dominion where there was in-play effects like Highway and Quarry. But yeah, this is a funny board. I don't even know where I'm. Yeah, I don't know what I'm starting with here. I think, like, is it even ever worth it to do pickaxe? I think you got to open Quarry Silver, right? Like, yeah, or maybe you don't bother with Silver and you just go Village because it's at least non-terminal, or it's like it replaces itself. Whatever, it's not a stop card. That's what I'm looking for. A go card, if you will. Because I guess you're trying to do this villa thing with Capital City and Haunted Woods and Quarries, right? And Journey. Like I don't know where to start because there's this board has some real strong end game potential, but open on like the starting of it's kind of awkward. Yeah, Quarry Messenger Villa. Yeah, there's stuff going on there. It's just a question of how do you get this started. I think Quarry's got to be your 4, right? Like career money. Yeah, naturally. Yeah, piles are going to empty super fast here because you can messenger for villas and stuff. And messenger is the first card you gain your buy phase, right? So you can messenger for villas, go back to your buy phase, messenger for villas, messenger for villas. Actually, that's totally that just empties piles, doesn't it? Right? Or it's close to it. It empties a lot. Like if you get 2 cores in play, you messenger for villas, and then you repeat. That's basically going to do it, right? And messenger is the obelisk also, so that means that you're getting VP while you're at it. Messengers for villages. Interesting. I don't think that's the right play, but maybe I don't know. I don't know. That doesn't seem right to me. And villages too, which are just like basically useless cards in this board. Not entirely, but pretty close to it. Silver. So VRSmith takes the quarry, which I agree with. Another village for Hakha. Okay, so Journey for VRSmith. They miss their quarry. Do you take a woods here or a pickaxe? I wonder. Or like a Capital City? Catacombs. Interesting. I think you have to discard those. Yeah. Opening farm. Messenger, yeah, I guess. Farm with a plus buy on it. Not exactly the best open, eh? I mean, if farm cost 4, then it'd probably be fine. It's a non-terminal silver at the end of the day. It's not about if you use the plus buy, it's about the ability to use it if you want. It's about the freedom. So Hakha doesn't have a quarry yet. That can't be right, right? Like, quarry is huge in this board. Like, literally the moment you get 2 quarries in play, it's just basically game over. Like, you're just taking the messenger pile and the villa pile. And that's it. Like, catacombs, okay, sure. I think you got a journey here as VRSmith. Yeah, I think I like the journey here. I want to find my quarry. And I've got villas and catacombs and all that fun stuff down there. So yeah. Well, you can save a buy for future turn if you delay something that has plus buy on it. That's the best way to delay a plus buy. Delay a ruined market. That's how you're going to do it. I think Journey's got to be the take here for VRSmith. You just want to get through those cards anyways. Yeah, my number one goal on this board is to get 2 quarries in play. Pickaxe. Oh. Okay, Hakha journeys. 2 pieces of art in today. Oh, I see. Oh, art got in today. Gotcha. New Dominion art. Alright. Okay, so villas now cost 2. So see, if you have 2 quarries in play, they're free. And now you can't buy a quarry because you only have so much money. Oh no, you're getting a... Yeah, you got a pickaxe in play. Okay, Treasure Villa here, grab a loot. It's not going to hurt your deck. Honestly, all the knights art I really like. All the knights look really nice. They all look... They have that fantasy feel to them. That is unfortunate, though. No, you're not taking a free loot off your villa, instead you're trashing an estate? Oh, come on. Double quarry, please, double quarry. I'm telling you. Do they not see the messenger villa quarry thing? Like, am I missing something? Are they trying to play a normal engine? Like, yeah, you can only take 2 piles with it, but then you're gonna have all these villas in hand that you can just play, and then boom, you got a bunch of Vi's, and like, I'm pretty sure you can just take most of the estates off of it, and then you got all the obelisk points from messenger as well. Like, I don't know. I'm not convinced that this is the right play. Buys a villa, plays a villa. Quarry, please. We'll have a god play quarry. Oh my god. Okay, pick Hector Silver. Do it. Trash the silver. Take a loot. Well, it's better. It's better than just, I don't know. Like, it will give you plus buy, and you need that in this game. I want quarries more than anything. But yeah, okay, good. I'm glad that Don Alexis is on my side here. Second quarry feels so good here. Okay, so we got 7 money here. Oh no! Oh, we're gonna trash the silver. We're gonna see it. Jewels. That's good enough. That'll do something. Journey quarry. Yeah, you've got 2 quarries down there, right? No, no, this is not. Oh my gosh, they're right there. They're right there for just, winning. Jules' journey. Is that, yeah? Does that work? I guess it does, right? Did it discard itself? Oh, start of your next turn. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so Jules' journey is a thing. It's probably not that powerful, but it does. It is something. Ah, oh, second quarry. Finally. Finally. Okay. Take the quarry here. I think you've got to. Worst comes to worst, you can always buy a villa if you draw Terminal Dead on your next Catacombs. Okay, I would discard this here. I'm looking for the other quarry if possible. No. Okay, they did discard it. They missed it, which is unfortunate. But they do have 10 money here, and if this is this their journey turn, or is this, no? This is their normal turn. So I might have actually not played the quarry here, and just, I guess you got one more Catacombs. I don't know. I'm wondering about not playing the quarry and journeying. There's very few games that I see played by A players where I'm like, yeah, I would win against either of these players on this board. And this is one of those boards where I'm like, just double quarry, and you've just got it. Like, that's what it is. It's a race double quarry. Okay, another villa, which is kind of going to go against your, like, buying power when you do pull off the double quarry turn. Messenger patrols. What? Patrol messenger. Okay. And then you journeyed. Okay, you have another quarry here, but again, you don't have both of them in play at the same time on the same turn, so you're not going to get them equal to 0. And at this point, you can only messenger for villas 3 times. Quarry villa. Yeah, Old Quarry would have worked. I miss Old Quarry. I miss that. I was saying that earlier. The journey underline text of while this is in play, that would have gone incredible. In Old Dominion, that would have been so cool. Haunted Woods, sure. Take 3 cards next turn. I'm not convinced by it, but you know what? It's better than nothing. I take another messenger here. It's worth VP. It's a plus buy. I guess, right? Like, I guess you could take another draw card. Take a Captivity or a Catacombs or a Patrol or whatever. Yeah, emptying villas is for chumps. That's what they're saying. Not anymore. No. Now that villas have gone down, like when the villas were like 8, you could have taken 4 messengers, 4 villas each, and then like messengered for messengers and had 4 money, and you've got some stuff to do there. Because it's very much threatening a pilot, especially with a journey turn lurking. Wow. Look at this. Hakha through the dead. Good thing there's Villa in the kingdom, so they don't have to worry about that ever. What a crazy card, Villa. Capital City, yeah. Yeah, I agree. If you're going to have to do this engine stuff, I like Cap City here. Instead of just pickaxing estates. That can't be the right play. If you're going to take pickaxe, you want it for the loot, I guess, right? Trenching estates is just not fast on this board. Oh, we're thinking. Why are you not... I guess you're discarding your deck first. Okay, sure. Alright, so buy a villa, play your catacombs, we know how it goes. You can't even put anything in play. You can't even, like, buy something else with your villa. You just have to take the villa. Academy is champion. Capital City is where the chameleon. I've been saying that. Well, okay, I've been saying about Storyteller, but Storyteller is worse than Chameleon. Cap City is on about. It's better than Chameleon. Because Cap City gives you actions with it too, which is real nice. That's kind of what you want with Chameleon, just to be able to play around with stuff like that. You just draw when you want draw, and use coins when you want coins. Take the quarry. Do it. Take it to hand, please. I'm begging you. Oh, okay. We don't get to see the mega turn play out. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay, so it's 2-1 VRSmith, if I got my count correct. And it is now their player 1 as well. Got a 5-2 here. The Bane is Hermit. You got Butterfly. 3 of them. Cursed Village. Yeah, I would maybe. So you got Garrison Livery here. That's the thing that stands out to me. And Tools helps with that as well. So that feels pretty good to me. Open Crown and Butterfly. Yeah. I always forget. Horse Butterfly works, right? You can butterfly a horse into a 4. They're from the same set. I should know this, but yeah. Okay, good. Just making sure. So yeah, I like Livery Hamlet. Feels good to me. It's another fortress board. I don't know if you're really trashing much here, other than with Hermit. Actually, you can Hermit trash a fortress in your discard pile to put it in your hand. That's kind of cute. But oh yeah, Cursed Village. All right, all right. Yeah, Hamlet Curse Village is a thing. This is a hermit, yeah. Okay, so meanwhile, Hakha has the 3/4, the open hermit maroon. That makes sense to me. 3 to 12 hexes are useful for Curse Village. Is that true? Greed, Plague, I guess Misery, Envious and Deluded both happen at the start of your buy phase, so that wouldn't happen. That would work out as to be like impactful. So I just think 5 of them. I guess War and Locusts also can hurt, so 7. I'd go 7. Bad Omens doesn't really matter, I don't think. I mean, it's Bad Omens sucks anyways, so it sucks as in it's not very powerful. Yeah, that's true. Right? Bad Omens. Yeah, famine is not useful either. Agreed. It's not one of the ones that's useful. Hakka's thinking. Hakka drew 4 coppers and a hermit. That is very sad. That's very unfortunate for Hakka here. Cat drugs, famine, and locusts. War. Cat drugs is Bad Omens is yeah. I see. Bad Omens is a good thing. War and locusts. I really think that like Plague and Greed are both bad on the open. Getting just junk cards in your deck is generally a bad thing to have happen on the open. It's like playing a Cursed Gold. Yeah. So you're talking useful in the sense that it's positive? I would be discarding both things here, I think. Yeah. Perfect. Hermit trash from a state. Probably gain another hermit, maybe a hamlet. Not probably another hermit. I might take a tent here. I don't know. Is that crazy? I do want to do the garrison livery thing, but then again, if you're playing Curse Village deck, maybe you don't want to do that. Nah, it feels too right. It feels just so much draw. It's ridiculous. And then Hill Fort's pretty nice too. Yeah. Well, I've got an hour 45 still. We're on game 4. This is fine. But yeah, we've only been here for 45 minutes and we're on game 4. That's pretty fast for any match. Hermit, 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 hermit. I took a madman. Not a great draw here for VRSmith with just the maroon. Agreed. Yes. Sure, yeah, you gotta outpost lock him out of horses. I believe it. I want a livery first, but then yeah. Yep. Oh, I see. This one's taking tent now. Oh, I see. I take outpost, rotate it away from garrison. Yeah, I see the line there. Yep. Yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna be able to see the garrison livery thing happen, but I really want to see it happen. Or like you could hermit for tent and then buy an outpost this turn. That's VRSmith. Plays the hamlet first. I guess it's sure. I don't hate that. You're gonna trash an estate here, yes? Right? I don't see why you wouldn't. Are they not trashing an estate? Are they choosing what to gain right now? That feels strange to me. Like when you look at your discard pile, that's the trashing thing, and it's gone now. get like I want another hermit here because I think you can draw that hermit and trash your. Or no, you've got one estate left, so never mind. So maybe not another hermit. Maybe take the tent here. Take the tent, and then buy an outpost this turn, and then next turn, tent rotate by garrison, play the outpost. Tent rotate to hill fort by hill fort. Okay, there's the yes. Okay, there's the estate trash we all expected. I think you've got to play the madman here. Yeah. Yeah, you got a lot of money here too, eh? Play livery, play tent, and then you've got up to 12. Oh no, you're butterflying the tent into a tools. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. I think you're buying like outpost tools here. Tooling for a cursed village, I like. Until you hit locusts. If you hit locusts, life is very sad. Miserable, that's fine. There's the outpost, fortress. Okay, so you return the tent. Oh, oh, Hakha's deck is just not coming together. Yep, okay. 3-1 VRSmith. Another game where I kind of wanted to see where that went, but we had to resign. Okay, we got a shaman game. How much is there trashing stuff here? We've got exorcist, and farmer's market is a thing that interacts with shaman. And we got bat. Trail synergies. We've got border guard, shaman, and other trashing. Exorcist trail does give you imps for free. Yeah, I like the Exorcist open. Draw here, you've got Longship and Hireling, and Faded Border Guard is actually probably decent. Because you can sift through your early cards if you want to find your vampire. Although I'm probably opening Exo Silver here, because I just want to hit vampire ASAP. I mean, the fives here aren't great. Like, Longship is an incredible card, but I want the bat, really. That's why. Maybe that's ambitious. Maybe you just want to go shamans here instead. I'm not sure. Yeah, it takes the shaman. You got wisps for draw too, and imps. So I think I take a border guard here. Yeah. Exact same turn 3 hand for both players. I think I take a second exorcist here as Hakha on this next turn. That feels right to me. Alright, so second shaman for VRSmith, and Hakha took his border guard, so that's our first diversion. Takes the copper. Takes second exo. Okay. Yep, absolutely top deck it. Shaman? Is it? I don't know. I think I've always pronounced it shaman, but it might be shaman. I would maybe. I don't know. It's like duplicate. Nobody really knows how it's pronounced. It's one of the two. Is it the verb, or is it the action, or the verb or the noun? Is what I'm trying to say. It is an action. Ooh, double wisp for VRSmith. Yeah, this is going to be turning into border guards, wisps, imps, and shamans as the engine, which is kind of interesting. I would be just top decking everything here. This Hakha. Yeah. think you've got a top deck as Shaman, yeah. And you just trash 2 estates here. Similar early shuffles. Yeah. Hakha does feel ahead to me at this point. Take the Exo. Perfect. Do you take a third Exo? No, you take a Trail now. Yeah, okay, I like it. Exoing Trails for him seems like a good time to me. I wonder if you ever try to do... Oh, interesting. You do play it. With some calculation that I didn't have in my head there. Triple Border Guard top deck here. Yeah, because you can play Farmer's Market because you can discard a Trail with Border Guards. That's really where you get your actions from. And I kind of like it as just a payload thing eventually. Because, like, what else are you really doing with it? I guess you are worried about the fact that you can trash it and your opponent gains it from the trash or whatever, but I think that's a pretty small price to pay for all that plus buy and some money and some VP. No, they topped like 3 Border Guards. Oh, they had 3 cards on top, that's why. I'm pretty sure we're going to see Wisps empty this game. It feels pretty likely. Perfect. Discard the Trail, play it. Yep, nice. Take that. Trash a Copper, Exo the Estate. A Hireling feels a bit meh here. I mean, I guess you take it, either that or the Vampire. I don't really know. Yeah. I think it's too slow. I think you've got plenty of draw here. Yeah, Vampire can gain you Farmer's Market, which is the real reason I'm taking it. And the hexes feel decent too, I think. Probably not great, but there's something. You know, it's some kind of effect. And you're always going to be gaining cards to trash with bad if you need. Eventually you run out. Unfortunate Wisp pull there. Take the Vampire. Take the Wisp. Yep. Ooh, Lantern. Do you just keep trashing? I think you just keep... Yeah, you just keep trashing. Take another Border Guard here. You could take another Trail here with your Vampire instead of the Farmer's Market. I also enjoy Shaman. I think it's a pretty good card. It's fun. It leads to slogs, but in games with other trashing especially, that can be interesting, and cards that trash themselves always have interesting interaction with them, or cards that trash other things or whatever, remodel variants, everything has interesting interactions with it. I like it a lot as a game aspect, like a game design aspect. It's really cool. Trash an estate to Exorcist and not gonna... Yes, we're gonna run out of Wisps pretty soon. Which, I mean, felt bound to happen on a Shaman Exorcist board. Especially with Border Guard as sure draw, as part of draw too. Like, you just buy a Border Guard here and then you trash 2 things and you Vampire for... Ah, no you don't trash the 2 things. You take a Trail and a Farmer's Market. I like it. You don't want an estate. I want the Copper instead. Sure. Shaman Footpad. Yeah, I haven't played one of those yet, but I could imagine. It's basically just a hireling, right? Footpad just makes both people start with it. It's an inherited hireling. Poverty is kind of rough. Considering your only draw here is trails and wisps, it's not great to have to discard 2 cards. Alright. Got a farmer's market from VRSmith. I don't play on the Steam version, so maybe that's why. You take the wisp. You want to find your trails, so I'm playing your border guard pretty soon here. Quartermaster, oh my. Landscapes not say their type. Does Citygate not say project? Oh, it doesn't. Interesting. Yeah, it's usually on the top right corner, right? Am I imagining this? That's true. The artifacts don't either. Interesting. Yeah, I thought they used to be up here in the top right. But did that change recently, or has that just been that on the online client for a while and I just haven't noticed? Farmer's Market, bat of copper. Alright, last will-o-wisp has been gained. We have an empty pile. The problem is just not in the supply. Look at all these wisps. Amazing. Top deck border guards for guaranteed wisp hit. Nice. Yeah, Shaman's FPA is probably off the charts, right? I could see it being very impactful to be first player on this kind of board. All right. So, where is this game going? That is the question. We're probably working towards provinces, honestly. It's just extra long because Shaman. Yeah, we're only turn 11. That's actually pretty fast for a Shaman game, honestly. I guess you probably want an imp off this trail here, right? That feels right to me. Vampire. I'd consider a long ship. I don't think it'd be that good. Maybe just Farmer's Market again. Or a trail. One of the two. Shaman helps bats. It sure does. That's why I'm comfortable taking a vampire on this board with all this trashing. For sure. So, okay, another farmer's market, another farmer's market and a border guard. Okay, okay. I think you got a vampire for a trail here, just with the intent of having those extra actions. Because you have 4 farmers markets now, right? So you want to make sure you can play. You've got to have 3 trails to, yeah, to make sure you can play all of them in one turn. Oh. Oh, interesting. Did that not activate during? Did Faded not? Oh no, Faded. Okay, just hasn't. The animation hasn't gone yet. I was wondering if Faded somehow didn't activate while in the middle of reacting with the trail. Oh yeah, look at these. Look at these wisps. I love a good wisp engine. It's always fun. Until you don't hit your right cards, but you know. But I mean, compared to other cards that are like conditionally labs, like Magpie or whatever, I think wisps are generally more fun to play with because they hit themselves. I mean, C chart does that, but then Sea Chart has that problem too. Sea Chart, Wishing Well, Magpie. They're all kind of those cards that are like sometimes lapse. Battle Plan. I think Wisps have to be probably my favorite of them. Oh, all right. We got a resignation from VRSmith. That makes sense. I think Hakha was pretty fairly in the lead. And it is now 3-2 for VRSmith. Going into the final game. Hey, look at this. We got more Knights. And more Groom Fortress. We got 2 potion cards. And they're both mediocre. Golem being worse than mediocre, but Alchemist makes you think maybe. But then you see Governors on this board, and you go, oh, never mind. Governor Fortress Enlarged is here. Why would I bother? Anna on top and no other trashing. No other good copper trashing, you're right. Groom, March Groom does feel like the right play for VRSmith and Hakha here. Governor, kinda. Yeah, I mean, this is a Governor board to me. I'll tell you that much. I don't see anything else to do here. Really. Yeah, Governor Fortress, Groom, and then take some Groundskeepers, and you're good. I almost wonder if... Okay, so if your opponent takes Dame Anna here, I think you go for the second Knight, whatever it might be, because you want to trash their Dame Anna before they can get too much copper trashing away with it. Fortress Duchy. Yeah, that's true. That is something you can do as a defense. That is crazy. Groom, March Groom. Probably take a second Groom here. To get more fortresses. I could see that being a thing. I wonder about Innkeeper to start marching stuff. But I also kind of maybe you want silver? Does that seem 2 silvers in your deck off the bat? Doesn't feel great, but it does help you hit 5. Let me take the Innkeeper. Okay. And it was a good pick for VRSmith because this card being an Innkeeper is going to be very helpful. Potion. Yeah. I don't think... Like, do you take Potion ever on this board, even if, like, Scrying Pool is here? Or University? Or, like, a card that's, good, that has Potion in its cost? I guess maybe you probably do with Vineyard. Yeah, okay, no, I hate the Tide Pools, if I'm going to be honest. Tide Pools enlarges and anti energy. I mean, yeah, you got Governor draw coming in from your opponent, but like... Okay, so VRSmith bottom decks their Groom, which is unfortunate. Oh, and then draws them together. That's really rough. That is very unfortunate. I like VRSmith's deck composition more, but so far they've just had worse draws. Hakha just buys a fortress outright. I think you might go 5 and 6 here with Innkeeper. You know, it's true. I've never seen DZ actually play a game of Dominion. I feel like every time I encounter DZ, he's just spectating somebody else. I tend to believe that DZ is absolutely awful at Dominion. Probably in like K League, if there was one of them. Maybe L. Yeah, I got to know that no one's ever seen this guy play. I don't know if he actually plays Dominion or not. Maybe he has no idea where he is. He's just wants to find people randomly and has never seen this board game before. Okay, we got a silver. There's been some sad draws here for VRSmith. tide pools. Neither player has hit 5 yet, if I'm correct, right? Like, this is... Okay, oh, never mind. Hakha took Anna. I didn't see that. My fault. And Hakha took Anna turn 4. That's going to be game-changing. Oh, yeah. This might win Hakha the game. I actually have seen that video of Donald X, Steph, Mick, and Dan Brooks playing a 4-player game. Overly chaotic. Like all 4-player Dominion is. Oh, that's funny. Trash's Fortress. I missed that. Anna hit a Fortress, and all VRSmith thought it was a free card off of it. Enlarge. I like the enlarge. I might prefer getting Destry, honestly, because yeah, you just want to hit Anna if possible, just because it's copper trashing. Cube exchange it after the moon landing, right? It's somewhere. I think it's on Mick's YouTube channel. I'm not totally certain on that one. It's one of those things I saw referenced one point. I was like, I gotta go find this, and then I found it somewhere, and this was like months and months ago. Alright, marches in the enlarge. Very nice. No, it is not. You're right. Oh no, not the horse. I think you take governor here, right? I guess you could take him. Oh, you could take it on large. No, that doesn't make any sense. I was saying large and march it, but what are you trashing here? Groundskeeper. Yeah, you could do groundskeeper, groom, rush. Oh, hey, perfect. Alex found it. Grooming for groom, marching a groom, grooming for... Okay. Okay, so the enlarge would have been real nice coming into this hand. Just a free 5-cost something. Yeah, I could very much see groundskeeper, groom, rush being a thing. Okay, another horse gone. Yeah, this feels like it's almost over. I just don't know who's winning. Because Hakha does have more thin, but I think VRSmith has more gains, more grooms and all them. Ooh. Okay. This... Do they have it? I don't think they have it. I think that's a bit ambitious from them. Ghost playtesters. Yeah, that's just ChatGPT. Dominic just feeds the Dominion cards into there and is like, "Is this good?" And it tells them. And it's usually, I mean, that's how we got. I don't know. All those great cards like Berserker. No, I'm sure that ChatGPT isn't smart enough yet to understand Dominion. But one day, probably will be. This is risky play coming from VRSmith here. 3 estates in the pile. I cannot believe on this board we have 0 groundskeepers and 1 governor taken, and 1 tide pools. Okay, so let's see here. Is there a win for Hakha here? I'm not entirely sure. They got a groom gain and they've got an enlarge gain. The groom for groom. Oh, okay, I like it. Hey. Okay. Oh, the tide pools draw is real nice there, actually. Coming in a bit clutch here. But then again, they only have one bide. Is there another groom down there? There's not another groom down there. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so unfortunate. Oh, didn't check how many games you had beforehand, huh? And the funny part is, if you had used one of those grooms to just gain another groom, you probably would have won. Right? Well, okay. Yeah, groom for groom. Yeah, it's would have been a tie, right? Or did Hakha go first? Yeah, no. So it would have been an actual tie. Groom for groom, draw around to it. Groom for estate, or by estate. One draw short triggering the shuffle. Oh, there's no extra gainer. It's probably the draw in that case. Nonetheless, this is very sad for Hakha. This is just over, right? Yeah, hit their horse. You gotta buy a duchy here. Take your 4 VP. Definitely a bit of a miscalculation on their part, for sure. Yep. Fortress in hand does help. Oh, it's just there. Yeah. All right. 4-2 VRSmith is our final score. So yeah, we might see these two players in the finals of League coming up at the end of the season. So that'll certainly be the match when we get there. Thanks for everyone for tuning in. It's been a fun match, and I'll see you in the next one.